Hello my friends, my name is DadCraft73 and welcome back to another episode of One Man, One Mod, where we're trying to learn everything that we can about Botania. Episode 3, that is for sure and for certain. Let's get to work. I have to do some work. I have to do some mining. I've got to do some other little odds and ends. I haven't done much off camera. All I've done is made an iron axe and an iron pickaxe, which is right there. Haven't even used it yet. But we've got to get our food situation squared away, so we're going to start off with that, and then we'll move into some other stuff, for sure. So I was just looking at different kinds of seeds, and when I was looking through here, I saw seed soup. And that looks like a pretty easy thing. So we need some stock, so we need a pot, not a problem. And then we need a seed, and it looks like it can be literally any type of seed. So remember, if we put... That's like a vanilla thing. If we put a one of these items that we get from these gardens into our crafting grid, we get a seed of various types. So we can plant those in the ground. We can grow more of these and all that good stuff. But we're just going to take these guys for now and convert these guys to... Will that go? Yeah. Just seeds. Okay? That's all we're going to do for now. I went right over there, like right around the corner, and I got myself a little bit of clay. And I made some bricks. So to make a pot, we got to go like this. And a stick with a handle, right? Makes perfect sense. Then we're going to take that, and we're going to turn some of this raw mutton into stock. Alright, and we're going to turn this into stock as well. So now we have 30 pieces of stock. So now we can go like this, and we can go like this, and we can make seed soup. We'll just convert all of this stuff. Now, I'm not too worried about... I mean, the smart thing would be to plant these seeds. But, man, we're going to get plenty more. Not too super worried about it. Let's see. Do we actually have any more? It doesn't appear that we do. Which is okay, because I went and found some of these windy gardens. And we're just going to leave those here. I'm going to show you how you use these things. We should eat a little something. This should fill our bar a little bit faster. Yeah, that's better. I mean, it's still not great. But, you know, it's at least a way that we can get some of our saturation back. So you can see these gardens are everywhere. So we're just going to go ahead and knock these out. By the way, one of you guys reminded me, and I appreciate it. I couldn't remember exactly the process. But if you shift and left click a windy garden, it actually breaks. So you can take it with you if you want to. But at the moment, we don't really want to take it with us. We want to bust all this stuff up because we need to convert this stuff into seeds. So we can go like that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and these guys, all of this stuff. There's some strawberries we'll do. There's some more chili peppers we will do. There's some onions. Yeah. And then we can take, and the cool thing is you can craft this stuff sort of on the fly, which is pretty good, right? So we can go like this, and we can make some seed soup. And then we're going to have ourselves a little bit of soup, because if we're going to go mining, which is what we need to do, because we need to start gathering a couple of resources, and I need to get a little bit of armor and some stuff like that squared away. Let's do this, and then we just need one more seed. So if I take maybe these guys, no, not that, I don't think. How about lettuce? Yep, that'll work. And then we go like that, and then we can get this, and then we have our pot back. Okay, so now we have 25 bowls of this seed soup, which I'm completely down with. So I really just wanted to bring you back for that. I mean, we have obviously some Botania stuff we want to do today. We've got some work to do around starting a process to get some of this stuff automated. So I want to show you how we can get that done. The cool thing is almost everything in Botania can be automated with the mod itself and really just vanilla Minecraft. That's all you really need. So let's actually take this windy garden with us. We'll put that over there, put that there, and we will go like so. And you can see that this is already spread. So I planted these guys right here. This is spread, so we could farm this guy up if we wanted to and get more seeds. So we're going to have tons of seeds. I'm not super worried about it. Let me get my pick out of here. Let me get this out of here. I did chop down a couple trees. Let's take those. Let's take this with us for now. We really don't need our pot at the moment. Let's see. What else do we need if we're going to go mining? That's probably it. So we could take this and obviously convert it, and take this and convert it, and then make a bunch of torches. Yeah, that'll be good for now. And we'll take these guys with us. Let's put this away. We don't need it. And we probably don't need the axe, but we'll bring it with us anyway. We don't need these bones. Okay. So I think we have everything that we need for a good old-fashioned mining expedition. We're going to go to the mining portal, of course. It's going to be nighttime. Let's sleep through this night. Is it quite yet? Not yet. And I'm going to head over to the mining portal and probably be camped out there for a while. And then we're going to come back and I'm going to get some stuff together and we're going to start doing some more Botania stuff. So yesterday's episode, if you're sort of following along, we did the initial sort of items, right? We made the petal apothecary. We got some white flowers, white flower petals. That appears to be a garden. There's some emeralds right there. It's cool. We'll leave them there. We got all that stuff squared away. So we're sort of ready to get started on Botania, but we just need to get some more resources. Now we just need to get those kind of Minecraft resources. So I'm going to work on that for a little bit, like right there. There's a little bit of iron. We'll take that all day long. So I'm going to go mining, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to see about what other Botania stuff we need to make. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Man, I've been mining for a while. Actually went back and made a couple more picks, but I have well over a stack of iron. So I have this, where's my other? Yeah, so stack plus 6. I have a bunch of redstone. Found a couple diamonds, some gold ore. I just kind of mined in a straight line until I came out somewhere. There's like a bunch of lava over there, which we may need down the road. I mean, we're definitely going to have to go to the nether at some point, that's for sure. So I figured that was a good point to stop, and now we can head back to the base, and we can do some Botania stuff. That's what we're here for, after all. We're going to do some... I have a couple things that I would like to do today. The first one, of course, is to set up... Well, we've got some infrastructure to build. We're going to work on that today. And then, believe it or not, I need to go skating around and see if I can't find a guardian temple. I don't want to find a guardian temple. I think I'm going to take some of this iron that I have and make myself some... I hope it's not nighttime. No, it's daytime. Sweet. Use some of this iron that I have and make myself a set of armor. I got to find a way to kill some guardians. I need just some like very, very simple kind of setup is what I need. But that being said, we do have lots of resources now, so we're going to make a couple more furnaces. I need to get like a little bit of a furnace array deal going on because, A, I need more stone for now, and... Oh, dang thing. And then I also need to smelt up all these... Oh, man, this mouse of mine. I literally need to go find a mouse like right now. It's always wanting to double click. I don't know what the deal is. I wish it was not this way. But it is. Okay, you guys get out of there. You guys go there. Okay, so now we'll take this iron that we have, and this will work. So we put this in there, and we'll go like that. Actually, let's go like that, and then we'll make 8. Go like that, and we'll go like this and this, and that could be 8. Okay, and then we will put this in here, this guy in here. We'll split this, and then here. And here. I turned down the mouse sensitivity a little bit. I don't know. It feels now that it's not quite where it needs to be. Let me make it go up a little bit. Maybe there. Is that better? Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to... when I was mining, I felt like I kept like jumping around. I don't know. It's just weird stuff happening for sure. I'm going to get this gold smelted up. And is that it? Yeah, we got a little bit of lapis. Just a little bit. We just found like 1 block. I'm going to take some of this, and we're going to divide, put some of this here, and some of this here. Okay, and then what's cooking here? That little bit. Okay, let me just make sure I don't have any more in my storage anywhere. I do not. Okay, and then in this guy right here, I'm going to go ahead and start cooking up an entire stack, and when this is finished, actually, I'm going to put more of that in there. Okay, so I also need to grab some wood. I don't think I have very much. Actually, I do. Okay, so let's go and clear out. So we have living rock. We have 8 of those. We should have some. We have some living wood. Yeah, we need to definitely make some more living wood. So let's get that going. Let's use this pick or this axe. Just bust this stuff up here. One of you guys said in the comments, which is actually a really good idea, that you could actually take the pure daisy and take it to where you need the items. Like if you want to, you take it to like down in the cave, for example, and just set that pure daisy down in like a hole. It'll convert all the living rock around it, or all the stone around it, so you don't even have to worry about smelted up stone. But that's okay. I don't necessarily want to be hauling this thing around all the time. We're going to just use it just like it is now. All right, I'm going to take this, and we're going to convert all of this. We're going to make as much... I guess we're going to make 16 more of these. By the way, these can be on their side. It doesn't matter. Like, you can set them like that if you want to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't care. It's perfectly fine. Okay, so we now have some living wood, and we have some living rock. So the first sort of item that we need... Oh, that's awesome. I love that. The first sort of infrastructure kind of piece after the Petal Apothecary is something called a mana pool. Okay? So there's a couple different kinds. There's a regular mana pool, which is like a boat pattern with living rock. There's a diluted mana pool, which is a boat pattern with living rock slabs. There's a fabulous one, which is shimmer rock, which is a whole different deal. Living rock and Bifrost block gives us that. And then there's the creative one, which we're not going to be able to use. And then there's a minecart. And we're going to at least try to get through 4 of the 5. Obviously, we're not going to get creative, right? We can't do that. But I think what we're going to do is just build a diluted mana pool, because we don't need anything too crazy. Oh, I love the fact that that's making... Now, actually, let's build a full-size mana pool for now. So we just make a boat pattern like that, right? And then we get ourselves a mana pool. Pretty simple. Nothing too crazy going on here. And we'll just take this guy, and we'll just set it down here for now, okay? So, obviously, we need now to be able to generate mana. And we're going to go back to the Petal Apothecary to make that happen. So, if you don't know, there's lots of different kinds of flowers. Hey, can I make the, Lexica, can I do this yet? I need a sapling and a book. Okay, hold on, let me see. I have this. And I have this. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and make this. So we can actually make the book for Botania, the Lexica Botania, which allows us to... It has like... It's essentially the guidebook for this mod. So if you... I think making one of these is probably one of the best initial things you can do. I mean, obviously we had to get settled in a little bit. Let's just grab a sapling out of there, and we'll put that there, and that should give us the Lexica Botania. Okay. Oh, so in this thing, obviously you get to read through all the different things. There's a huge welcome thing. Use a mouse wheel on your keyboard, etc. How to step through. We, though, want to go to the index. Which is somewhere. Okay. No. Okay. This is what we want here. We want this right here. So basic and mechanics, mana manipulation, generating flora, functional flora, natural apparatus, mystical items. There's baubles, ender artifacts, alphamancy, and miscellaneous. All these different things. There are this series of challenges within Botania, and I don't know if we want to do that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But what we're going to do, what we're really going to be working on right now is generating flora. So the first one, there's a whole bunch of different kinds. There's the Endoflame, which is usually what I start with, but there's all these different guys. So we click on this. It says the Endoflame is a very rudimentary generating flower. It will absorb any combustible items or blocks dropped on the nearby vicinity, only one at a time, and burn through them to generate mana while the fuel lasts. The amount of time it takes to burn through an item is roughly half the time of furnace wood. There's a few caveats. The Endoflame will not burn anything that returns a byproduct, so you can't do like lava buckets that have empty buckets. Furthermore, the flower can only hold fuel equivalent to that of 4 times a block of coal. If any individual fuel with longer burn time than that is used, it won't be put to full efficiency. Okay, yeah, so best not to use it for manual use forever. So there's some different things. There's also the Gormeralis. People say that different. I don't even know if I just said it right. But essentially, it eats up food. Now, obviously, with Pam's, right, we have a lot of food options. So this is not going to be a good idea. Single food at a given time. The mana is created when it's done. Any other food it finds, it will also devour, but it will not create any mana from it. The amount of time it takes to digest a delicacy depends on its nutritional value, etc. So a steak will take 4 seconds to digest. An apple will take 2. A loaf of bread will take 2.5, so on and so forth. We're going to definitely get into as many of these as we can. There's a couple that we're going to be using for sure, like, for instance, the munch dew, which eats flowers from a tree. So that's kind of cool. The other thing that we're going to have to look at a little bit is some of our functional flowers. And there's a good many. And one of the ones that we're going to probably get into... I mean, obviously... there's a couple that we're going to be all over for sure. One of them is called a hopper hawk, but we'll talk about that whenever we get there. So now we have our Lexica Botania. This is the guidebook for this entire mod. So we do want to make sure, though, let's take a look here. We want to go back and we want to look at generating flower. We want to see, is there a recipe for Endoflame? Yeah. So it's brown petals, and it's red and a gray. So 2 brown, 2 or a red and a gray gives us Endoflame. I don't think we have brown, do we? Now that I just said that, but that's the one that we need to build. Where's our flower pouch? Okay, do we have brown? No. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be on a little bit of a journey. So, yeah, let's go ahead and go on our little journey and see if we can't find some brown flowers. Hopefully we won't have to go too far. By the way, you guys said, hey, dummy, don't put that in your hand when you're hitting flowers, and stuff will automatically go into it. So that's, I guess, what we want to do. So we don't want to do too much jumping, though. I can tell you that right now. We're not doing great for food still. So I said that this... Well, I mean, we did sort of get some stuff going on around here, but we still need to make some... do an effort... do some... Hello? What are the words that I'm trying to say? Oh, are those... Oh, that's a soggy garden. Alright, let's do shift. Let's pick these up. I was like, those aren't brown ones. That'd be too awesome for those to be brown. Okay. There's these pink guys over here, so we can... break these. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's keep moseying around here. And we'll see if we can't find some brown. There's pumpkins over there. There's some sheep. Some sugar cane over here. Hello, weird hole in the ground. Alright, let's see. Brown, mystical flowers. And we need red. Do we have red either? I don't even think we have red. No, we don't have red. What was the other color? Endo. Obviously, you can just look it up in your deal here. And then light gray. So I think light gray we actually have, right? Mystical gray. Yeah, so we just need red. Okay. Hooray. We need the other 2 that we don't have. So let's go rolling around here a little bit and see if we can find some. I may have to go off camera again. I was hoping I wouldn't have to. But maybe I will. I think that's a red one right down there. Yes. Okay, that's good. I see some green maybe over there. Okay, perfect. And remember, we only really need 1 petal, and then we can multiply it if we've got some bone meal. Let's just go over here and look, and if we don't find it, then I'll go off camera until I do. Okay, so here's some light green. Or lime green, I guess maybe they are. Okay. And there's another red one over there, which we will definitely want to grab. There's just a mushroom going on over there. Okay. Grab this guy. Perfect. Let's go sneaking up through here. See any brown flowers. I'm trying not to run because I'm not doing great for food. We'll get that squared away. We need to get a farm going, just a straight up farm with all these different kinds of things. Maybe we can find something good to cook. Okay, there's some more green ones. These are not brown. Okay, well, let me go off camera for a while, and I'll just keep searching around here and see if I can't find these brown flowers, unless we see them right here. No. Alright, I'll be back in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. It didn't take me too long. It's about 500 blocks away. I found some brown. I found a bunch of them, actually, and we found some more red, and we've got some light gray. I was hoping... Do I have any bones? I do have a couple bones. Okay. And do we have our shears? Let me find those. Okay, got those. Put that in the way. So we have a little bit of living rock. We can harvest all this up here. We're going to need to do that in just a second. We'll have to harvest all this wood, and then maybe... Actually, let's go ahead and do that now. We'll just harvest all this stuff. Eventually, we'll have better tools, and this process will be a lot faster. Actually, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to automate all of this stuff. We're going to build some automation around producing living rock and living wood, and that way we don't have to worry about it anymore. So that's going to be amazing. Let's go over here and grab our stone. And let's hope our crazy mouse doesn't like go all crazy. You don't need, I mean, well, that's not true. I mean, you need like stacks on stacks of this stuff. We're going to use it, and you can also use it for decoration, which is actually a really good use of that living rock. So now we have a bunch, so we're in good shape. All right, so now we need to make our Endoflames. Let's go into our pouch, and let's get like 1, 2 of these, and let's get 1, 2 of these. Actually, we just need 1, and then let's go get these. All right, remember, what we're going to do is we're going to take these light grays, we're going to turn them into petals. We want to make sure we don't use them up because we need them. We're going to need to make several of these Endoflames, and we just go over here to like a patch of grass and put them in there like that, let them grow and shear them. All right, and then we get the big flowers, right? And then we'll get 4 of these, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can just break these guys down like so, and now we'll have 20. All right, that'll be good for now. Oh yeah, our living rock's taken over. Okay, we also need some seeds. Let's see if we've got a couple. Yeah, we've got some. Okay, let's get ourselves like all set up here so we can do what we need to. Where's our bucket? There's our bucket. So we need a bucket. We need some browns, right? So that's 2 browns. And we need 2 of these. And we need 2 of these, because we're going to make 2 Endoflames, just to start. I mean, we're going to end up with a lot more than this, but 2 is a good place to start. And remember, all we're going to do, let's go ahead and get our bucket preloaded for the next one. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a seed. All right, and now we have an Endoflame. Okay, put our bucket in here, bucket of water. It says right-click with an empty hand to add back the last recipe. So we could just right-click, put all the petals back in, throw another seed, and now we have 2 Endoflames. Okay? Now the problem that we have, or not really a problem, but something that we have to address, is we can't just put mana into the mana pool automatically. So we have to have a device that allows us to get mana into the mana pool, and that device is called the mana spreader. So we're going to make that now. So let's take a look here. Mana spreader. There's a couple different types. We're just going to make a regular mana spreader. We do need a piece of gold, which we have, and some living wood. So it's a pretty simple recipe. So we can get our gold out of here, and then we just need a petal. So we're going to put this in here like this in here like that, and then we're going to make this shape with living wood, and now we have a mana spreader. All right, so you remember yesterday we made our wand. So this thing's going to come in handy really quick. So we're going to take this guy, and we're going to put it right here. You can see it's got like a little front on it there that kind of goes around. If we go over this thing with our wand, you'll see that this thing is linked to the mana pool. You see it's got that little particle effect? That means whatever it collects, it will shoot into this mana pool. Yeah? Yeah. All right. And so if you build your little mana setup backwards, so mana pool first, then the mana spreader, and then we're going to put down our 2 Endoflames like that, and we get our deal, you can see that these things are now connected to this mana spreader. See that? So if you build your setup backwards, start with the pool, then the mana spreader, then your flowers, they'll automatically connect together. You can do, like, I think it's control click on those. Maybe it's shift click. I don't know exactly. I don't remember. Yeah, it's like that. And then we can click like that. So you shift click on these guys and shift click on this guy. So now this guy is linked to here, right? So you can see it's got that little yellow box around it. So shift click to link those. You can do the same thing with the mana spreader. Okay, so now all we have to do to get a little bit of mana going is throw down something that can burn. So we have some coal in our inventory over here. So let's just go ahead, and you'll see these guys. We put 2 pieces of coal down. They'll actually absorb the coal, right? And now they've got little flames going on, right? And instantly, we're seeing mana show up into our mana pool because these guys produce the mana. They send it to the spreader sends it to the pool. And this mechanic is something that we are going to be all over this season. We're definitely going to need to use that a lot. So we're going to just throw down 2 more pieces of coal and maybe 2 more and 2 more. And we're going to let that run for a few seconds and let that do its deal. Because I want to show you one more thing that has to do with that mana pool. But before we do that, I really need to get some kind of farm going. Because we need to get some half-decent food sources going around here. Or we're going to starve to death. And we don't want to starve to death. How embarrassing is that if we starve to death? So we're going to get a farm going for sure. We have tons of these gardens that we were able to collect. We're going to need some sand anyway. We might as well get this sand started getting converted into glass because we're going to need some glass here very shortly. Not today, but in tomorrow's episode, without a doubt. So let's put this in there, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3. That should be enough. We actually, if we can get 2 more pieces of sand real quick. Just get this. And that way we can smelt up a little bit more. Like that. That should be good. Did I not pick some of it up? No, I didn't. Should be 10 pieces. Okay. Alright, let's go and put all of this in here, and then we'll actually add another one of these to it, so we'll have that. Okay. And now let's see if we can find some dirt. We have a little bit of dirt, not a ton, but that should be enough to get us started. And let's fill out this area here. I hate this mouse. Alright, we'll get it squared away. We need 2 more pieces of dirt. Let's get like this one and this one. There we go. And we need that seed maybe. And let's just add that in here like that. Okay, so this should be good enough to be able to get us a little farm going. Let's clear out just a little bit more here. And then we'll also... Oh, that's our little overworld mine. That's okay. We'll just clear out a little bit more of this stuff. And then let's go here like this. Put these guys in there. Okay, perfect. Alright, so let's pick a spot. Doesn't matter. We can go right here. This is good. And then we need to get our bucket. Oops. And we will get some water. We can use our infinite water source. How's everything going on over here? Everything's good. Alright, do we have some more coal? Yeah, 1, 2. Oh, we can't do that. Let's go 1, 2. We'll let that eat up that stuff. Alright, water goes in the center. You know, standard farm kind of design. I don't think we have a pick. Let us make one. Okay, and we will go like so, and we'll just make a stone one. That'll be fine for now. Okay, we'll get that going. Alright, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me shave this back a little bit. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we can till all this land like so. And then we're gonna bust into some of these different gardens that we have and see what food sources we can get going. Okay, perfect. Alright, so let's eat a little something. We're getting a little low on health. We gotta sleep through the night here. We can't quite sleep through the night, I don't think. Oh, maybe we can. Let's see. Can we do it? Yeah. Okay. Now, let's go and take... we're gonna have to get another chest going on. Do we have any... Oh, we have some wood. Okay. Let's turn this all into wood, and we'll make what, 2 chests out of this. We'll make a another double chest. I'll do some organization. Don't worry, it's not gonna be like just a mess the entire time. I mean, it probably will be. I mean, who am I kidding? It's always a mess. We'll keep our wand right there. Put this away. Actually, do we have any more coal? No. I do have some planks, though. I just want to throw a couple more burnable items over here. Okay. All right. Now, let's get this and this, and let's see what we ended up with. So we have some bell peppers. We have some chili peppers. Now, I want to make, like, something yummy. Stuffed chili peppers. We need cheese. I don't want to go anything too crazy. Pepper jelly, yum. Pad thai, that's all kinds of crazy stuff. Nopales, I like those. Those are yummy. Do you guys know what that is? It's like prickly pear leaves. Yum. Okay, so maybe bell pepper's not the right one, or that guy. I mean, maybe can we make something with barley? We can make whatever this stuff is. That looks yummy. We can make Old World veggie stew. Yeah, maybe we can do that. Okay. All right, we need an onion, though. So let's go and get this one, and these guys. Oh my goodness, we're out of control with all this stuff. And maybe this guy. All right, did we get onions? We did. So let's get some onion seeds going. We've got some barley. Let's get that going. Yeah, might as well get some lettuce happening. Okay. And then we're just going to plant things. Okay. Barley seeds can go here. And then onion seeds can go here. And then, what is this? Corn. Yeah, corn. We can go like this. And then something else. Artichokes, strawberries, winter squash. How about bell peppers? There, go like that. And then we'll run these down, right? We'll run them that way. I mean, technically, we could plant all this stuff. We might as well get, having a little bit of everything is not necessarily a bad idea. Plus, we can always turn it, if nothing else, just turn it into soup, right? So these guys, no. This carrot, no. Okay, so that's vanilla stuff. So let's just get ourselves like a big old, we'll just get all kinds of stuff growing out here. I was going to like try to keep it in some kind of order, but let's just go like that. Okay. All right, now we have a couple more gardens. So let's take a look and see what else we get. We have these soggy gardens. We've got shaded gardens that I found when I was out rolling around. Let's get a couple of these down on the ground. We'll put them all down, and then we'll do like the same thing with these. And then I'm going to break a couple of these and break like a couple of those. Let's see what else yummy type stuff that we ended up getting. Okay, so we have seaweed seed. We have Brussels sprouts, yum. Do you guys like Brussels sprouts? Man, I love them. Not everybody does. Okay, and then tomato, and a radish, and a zucchini, and some rhubarb. Oh, man, rhubarb pie. Man, this is a bad mod pack for me to be playing because, man, I get hungry. I'll be like, man, I want some rhubarb pie. When a couple weeks ago, I went up to visit my mom, and she's like, yeah, I'm making a rhubarb pie. Oh, man, I love it. Okay, there we go. So now we have, and there's water chestnut. Let's get him planted too. If we must. There we go. Okay, and now these guys will multiply over here. Like we got this multiplying already. This guy, we can grab. And we'll just plant the rest of this stuff. And, there doesn't have to be really like any rhyme or reason. We'll just plant it however we want to. And then we'll just come through and harvest it all. And then I guess we're going to have a chest. Now, if you're playing a mod pack, by the way, there is a mod out there, and it's called Cooking for Blockheads. And it sort of extends Pam's harvest. It gives you some additional storage of items and things like that. I'm down with that. We have to be really careful, though. So I know some of you guys are like, hey, why don't we have that in the pack? We have to be really careful with how many mods we put in the pack because we're trying to keep it nice and light. And Pam's Harvest is sort of like an extension to our pack. It's not really our main focus. There's a spice leaf. We'll get that out of there. Okay, so now we've got this crazy mana pool, right? It's got a little bit of mana in it. It doesn't have a whole lot. But one of the things we can do with that mana pool is we can throw stuff into it, right? So, for example, if I have this piece of rotten flesh, I can take items and throw them into the mana pool. I don't know if I have enough. There might even be enough mana in there yet. It needs a certain amount before we can actually do anything. I need some more combustible items. Let's grab this and these And these coal. I'm going to have to get some more coal for sure. So let's get some more combustible items on the ground here. Yeah, you gonna do your deal? Okay. We should probably try to make some more Endoflames, because it might be a while before I can actually show you. But you can throw stuff in the mana pool. I guess maybe I'm going to have to let this run, and we'll come back tomorrow. I mean, we've done some good work today, that's for sure. We've built our mana pool, we've built a mana spreader, and we're essentially generating mana now using Endoflames. And we got a little bit of a garden going. That's awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Hey, there's a thing over there. Don't be a fool. And from my one man, one mod series, where we're trying to learn everything that we can about Botania, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.